Weekend going to look like? Our meteorologist Kelley Moody is here. She's tracking all of those conditions for us. Good stuff, right?
Really good stuff. It's funny, I was listening to some of the chatter outside for folks that are reporting out in the field, and they're saying, gosh, it's so nice out here. Everyone should go outside and take a walk for today. We are going to continue to enjoy temperatures that are going to be warming into just the lower end of the 80s, so really comfortable, warmer than what you may have felt for yesterday, and just a light breeze. It does get a little bit stronger for our more wind-prone spots, but generally speaking, this is comfortable. I liken it to a summer weekend with an autumnal week to follow that. So you get a little bit of everything over the next couple of days. Looking at just your weekend, we've got 70s if you're closer to the coast, 80s if you're in the LA Basin, Orange County, valleys or Inland Empire, and of course a bit cooler in the mountains. Notice though, we go from full sunny skies on Saturday to then some additional cloud cover that starts to creep in as we look ahead toward your Sunday. Some changes on the horizon and an indication of what I mentioned, where you've got kind of like a nice summer weekend, and then we start to move into those more fall-like conditions as we get into your work week. What is happening there is that we're expecting our marine layer to rebuild. It got real disturbed after that storm that came through earlier this week. And with that onshore flow, we're going to see an increase of our winds coming in from the coast. So that will bring cooler air, a drop in temperatures, and morning fog. It will be dense at times. It already looks to be shaping up that way. I'll have a look at that future track so you know what to expect for your sky conditions in the days ahead coming up.
All right, Kelley, looking forward to it. Thank you. Hey, Kelley.
Thanks, Annabelle. Things are looking beautiful there. They're looking beautiful out at our battleship USS Iowa camera in San Pedro. We've got temperatures hanging out in the lower end of the 70s right now with clear skies overhead. And I'm expecting we'll have really nice conditions as we head into this weekend. Breaking down the next couple of days for you, our temperatures are going to be on the rise. And that's because of that weak Santa Ana wind event that we've been tracking for you, showing you those hour by hour winds. At best, we're looking at gusts that can come through maybe around 20 miles per hour, but they're not going to be all too strong. It's just enough to bring the temperatures up, and then our marine layer builds back in and the onshore flow returns, and that's just enough to kick those temperatures right back down from where they came from. We're looking at temperatures back down even into this lower end of the 70s, upper 60s by the middle of next week. So certainly some big changes coming. I want to give you a look though at our sky conditions and talk a little bit about what you can expect in terms of changes over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, clear skies. We don't have anything going on. Saturday, nice sunny skies across all of Southern California as we head into the afternoon hours. But overnight, a bit of a change. Take a look at your Sunday morning. We've got some of those high clouds coming in overhead. Those will stick around with us, and we'll watch them continue to build, getting a little bit thicker in some spots as we head into your Sunday afternoon. Still enjoying comfortable temperatures, but it's a sign of the changes coming. A trough of low pressure that's expected to help with increasing that onshore flow for us and bringing back in, yep, you guessed it, some of that morning fog. This is especially prevalent as we look along the coast, basically stretching down from areas just south of Malibu into areas along Long Beach down to Orange County. So this is going to be a bit of a foggy start to our work week for areas along the coast. The big question will be, will this gain just enough traction to move inland and affect more of us throughout Southern California? So that's something we'll be watching in the days to come. But expect that most of next week you could be working with that increase of dense fog in the morning hours. Again, just to illustrate that temperature trend for you, I want to show it to you with Long Beach. You can see that by Saturday, we're looking at temperatures in Long Beach in the lower end of the 80s. And then we start to see those temperatures drop on down. And by the time we get to Wednesday, Thursday, lower end of the 70s, it's possible even just upper 60s will be the way that you spend most of your day. So you can certainly see those changes coming on the horizon. Taking a look at your extended forecast and breaking this all down for you so you have a good understanding of what to expect, where, when, all the different, was it the 5 W's and the H, whatever it is. You've got the morning fog for your Sunday that we expect to be seeing. That won't impact conditions throughout the rest of the day, but you can expect to see those high clouds overhead as well. We'll start with just the coastline, continuing to see that morning fog pretty consistently over the next several days, but you can also see that dip of temperatures happening from the 80s down to the 70s in the valleys. A similar story for the Inland Empire. Areas in the high desert looking to see those temperatures drop on down to just the mid 70s, 80s in the low desert. And of course, keeping it all much cooler in our area mountains, hanging out in the 60s over the next several days with a pretty comfortable weekend ahead. Annabelle?
All right, Kelley, looking good. Thank you so much. Well, it's a universal frustration.